Hi guys, welcome to another LivinginSAtv video. David here. Today we are going to the Eastern Cape to speak about Shell's seismic surveyors in the Wild Coast. Don't you believe me? Stay tuned because once again this video will blow your mind. Okay guys, welcome to another video. So today we are going to the Eastern Cape, to the Wild Coast, and see what Shell is doing in order to start exploring natural gas and oil. Amazing, eh? So a few months ago I spoke about that in this video that you guys can see somewhere up here. And because I was curious to see what was the offshore resources that South Africa has, and I found all this that you guys will find also in the video. But let me tell you how this works. Alright guys, so basically this is how it works, a seismic surveyor. So a big ship with 48 airguns will blast sound every 10 seconds to the bottom of the sea, and these sound blasts will go as down as 4 to 5 kilometers below the surface, depending on how the sound waves sound to scientists will determine if there is oil or natural gas basically below the surface. Okay, so now you guys ask me, David, what is the problem? Why we even care about this? You guys should care about this. Let me tell you why. Okay, we as the human species, we speak, right, in many languages in order to understand each other's. In the ocean, the communication system is sound. So if you are blasting sound waves beneath the surface, you're going to destroy marine life big time. First of all, migration routes. Many animals need to migrate to hotter waters or deeper waters, for example, to be able to mate and give birth, right? Another thing that is very bad is animals can have temporary or permanent hearing loss. That's also another problem. Another thing is vibration and sound can create organ rupture into animals. Another thing which is scary, animals can get lost and don't find their herds. And basically this is bad because they can be hunted down by predators such as sharks, white sharks and so on. Keep it in mind that sharks are highly important for the oceans also. Also the stress of this situation, remember, is literally 5 months blasting sound underneath the surface. This will create a big damage into the ecosystem. And the behavior change of animals, animals will get confused. You guys see already dolphins and whales getting to shore and they die. It's for stuff like this. The reason being is animals get confused because of the different sounds that they get, and they remember dolphins, whales, they work with sonars, right? So they project the sound and wait for the sound to get back to see exactly where they're going. And what basically happens is they get lost and they get to shore because they imagine you being in a place completely lost, you get disoriented. After a while you will die, or starvation and all that. It's scary if you think about it. Another very valuable reason is majority of the oxygen of our planet is produced in the oceans, not only produced or recycled by trees but also produced in the oceans. So by destroying or making these type of activities in our oceans is destroying ourselves. Okay, so I'm gonna expose you guys to these sound waves produced by these 48 airguns. Now imagine 200 decibels for 5 months, exactly like this. I know, right? This was only 10 seconds. It's horrible, eh? Just for you guys to have an idea how the marine life is basically suffering. And the funny thing is, South Africa makes part of the Paris Climate Agreement and makes part also of the top 26 of the International Union for Conservation. We are one of the 26 members of this association or organization. So this even brings more red lights, right? And again, guys, this is nothing new. This started as long as 2014, and funny enough, actually Shell won the case because they found a loophole in our law that made them jump the environmental impact study. Isn't this amazing? But let me read you guys this amazing thing, and yeah, I'm dumbfounded. Shell had indicated it had spent millions of dollars preparing for the seismic survey. If the interdict was granted, this would be lost, and it will be in a contractual breach of an exploration right obtained years ago. Govinji, which is the judge, said weighing up massive financial consequences against the possible harm to the environment had been an invidious task. But in the end, the evidence favored Shell that with mitigation processes in place, irreparable harm would be minimized. Shell also says that this seismic survey study will not impact marine life. Okay guys, to give you a more specific area where this is happening in the Eastern Cape, it's happening in between Morgan's Bay and Port St. John's, and I really have to speak about this because this is not right. This is not right, and we as citizens, we need to be aware of this because this impacts all of us, not only the surrounding communities who will have problems of sustaining themselves because these little communities depend on tourism, on food, you know, that comes from the sea, fish and so on, and it's just overwhelming, this. The marine life, you know, the voice of the voiceless. Because once again, we are doing things in this planet that are not okay. People like me, we need to be the voice of the voiceless. Because unfortunately, these animals can't defend themselves against the horrible predators that humans are. We just don't care. We just do things. We don't care about anything else. And as we should be the sole protectors of this planet, and we rather just destroy it. And like I say, if we were a developed species, we will never destroy the environment because we depend on it to survive in this planet. Okay guys, so this just shows what you can do with the best lawyers money can buy. No existence whatsoever of a conscience, because if you are able to do this type of stuff and sleep at night, I don't know how you can live with yourself, you know, and how people even let these type of things to happen. It's just disgusting, to be honest, and I hope that I have seen that people are taking this on their hands, already making a lot of noise regarding this. But again, I wanted to give my contribute because, like I said, we need to give voice to animals, to sea creatures, everything that can't protect themselves, you know, and seeing such amazing, intelligent animals being exterminated by self-interest, you know, by horrible people, horrible human beings, horrible corporations that don't care about the planet whatsoever. If you like this video, make sure you share it to see if we can get to more people. Like it, of course, destroy that like button, and I will see you in the next LivinginSAtv video.